Okay. 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 Hello. Yes, back. You guys go and follow Dion P1. She's coming on with some awesome scopes here lately. Please follow her. JL Sure 58. You guys follow her too. She's been coming on and scoping very consistently. God bless you both. Yes. No, I ain't get my nails done. They gonna stay just like this. So I just did a scope like on self-worth, image, identity, and self-worth and image and value and that kind of stuff. And I didn't talk about identity. And I was like, I can't just leave you guys like that. And I'd already written a post. God bless you all. Where's Words? I love you, my sister. Follow her too. Where's Words? But I'd already written a post on identity and I just hadn't put it out. So I'm like, let me go ahead and post it. Love you. Jesse254, God bless you. Hey to you. But I was like, let me post it and then let me come on and just talk about it, because I don't like just talking about issues that we have without providing a solution. Bridget Todd, God bless you. First timer. You need to study. Why are you back? Sorry. I want to talk about this really quickly because I don't like just pointing out problems. God causes us to be change agents. He causes us to be innovators, to create. So if I identify an issue, I got to provide a solution to. So let me talk about identity really quickly. I am prosperous. Thanks for coming on for the first time. God bless you. God in K2. Thank you. So to catch up, go and check out my last scope. And then I'm just going to give you guys this really quickly, and this is going to take 10 minutes. Yes, thank you all for everyone who shared. So this is on smokingprofit.com. I just posted this today. It's called Who Am I? Insight on Your Personal Quest to Identity. And for everybody that's on social media, there's another article that I posted recently. It's under the recent post section. It's called The Power of the Media Mountain, and it's by someone named Diane Lake. And this is a really great article. I encourage you all to read it, especially for those of us who are impacting people's lives through social media for God. You need to go and check it out. It's a really dope article. Okay, so who am I? Insight on your personal quest to identity. I'm often in a place of retrospection. This place helps me to analyze things and puts me in a position to pick God's brain. Awesome. Yes, check it out. Through the application of wisdom, I've learned when to put down my analytical hat and simply accept, not question, God's response. In February of this year, he brought to mind one of our conversations on identity and purpose. During this time, I was reminded of some very real frustrations I underwent in both my personal and professional life by not having a mentor. In life, having someone to help you identify and guide you into your purpose proves invaluable. When Jesus called the disciples to follow him, he awakened their individual purposes by identifying and encouraging them to tap into their true self. He liberated them from false identities, yes, by showing them who God truly created them to be. He empowered them to become who they were to be through mentoring. He willingly poured out his virtue to give them the tools they needed to be successful and accomplish their life missions. His students eventually went on to become teachers. Yes. Went on, T.L. Turner, God bless you, bro. Went on to become teachers, repeating the cycle of discipleship or mentorship with others. This blueprint gives us a great formula to follow, but situations aren't always ideal, and more often than not, students get lost in transition. Why? The magnitude of probable disciples to make disciples. Yes, that's the cycle that he set up. The magnitude of probable answers to this question proves infinite. It's too many answers on why, people aren't always discipled or mentored. It's too many. However, a lack of honor and the spirit of competition are major culprits. In my professional career, inspired woman, God bless you, I'm doing well, I hope you're well. In my professional career, I've seen people overlooked because their potential didn't look as promising as that of their peers. How is this related to honor? Honor begins with perception. The level of value you have for something determines how much attention you'll give it and how much effort you'll expend on it. A lack of honor will cause you to overlook others versus nurturing them without any partiality into the place of their personal fulfillment. A lack of honor will cause you to overlook the gift in someone that could potentially help you. A lack of honor caused Nazareth's hometown hero to be overlooked. And that's Matthew 13, verse 57, when Jesus was overlooked in his hometown. But God actually gave me a dream one day. And I knew someone, and they didn't really see the value. Yeah, they didn't really see the value that God had placed in me. And so I had a dream that they gave me a puppy, and I refused the gift. And before they gave me the puppy, like, I actually had a baby, and the baby looked just like them. And I'm like, why do I have this baby? Baby looks just like them. And then I ended up being divorced, and I knew I'd been separated from them for like a year. It's so crazy how you just know things in dreams, and you're not even seeing things in this span of time. It's like our dreams have no concept of time. Like, time doesn't even exist in our dreams. Good morning to you. So I ended up having this baby that looked just like this person, and we had been divorced for a year. And then they tried to give me a puppy, and I refused the puppy. I didn't want the gift. But God ended up showing me that I had something for them. I had like a spiritual baby on the inside of me for them, but they didn't see the honor and the value in me. So because of that, they couldn't receive what God was trying to give them through me. And I was divorced because God was like, I know you're not going to put up with this. Like, somebody not valuing you, you're going to walk away. And I walked, I definitely did sever that tie, like, psh, 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 and I walked right away. But the gift they were trying to give me, this little puffy, was like offense and like trying to cause me to feel rejected. And in the dream, I straight curved them, and I did that in real life too, in a nice, polite way. Please go and check out the Nathan David curve. That's on how to politely curve someone and be diplomatic and gentle with your speech and dealing with people. But they didn't honor what I had. They didn't honor the value God placed in me. So because they didn't honor that, they couldn't receive what God was trying to give them through me. That's my whole point. Second point, in my work experience, I've also seen the spirit of competition in action. Straight did it. I did. Most workforce environments teach you to compete. So it's not perplexing to witness someone's personal development suddenly halt because another is threatened. Threatened by what? Threatened that their efforts and accomplishments may be matched or exceeded by another. But wait, isn't this what should happen? Whoever God passes my baton on to should go where I've been and go even further. Apostle Sonia, God bless you. Thanks for coming on here. We must give no room to competition or the crabs in a barrel complex that eagerly promotes sabotaging the success of another. So what we've gone over so far is identity. Our personal quest to identity, mentorship, and discipleship is great. We need someone to help us. It's good when you have someone to help you. It proves invaluable. If you don't have someone to help you, then you'll still get there, but it helps when you have someone. But there's a problem with discipleship and mentoring. A whole bunch of culprits exist, but two that I've identified is one, the lack of honor, and two, the spirit of competition. We just went over those. Okay, so boom, who am I? Okay, so not having a mentor is bad, but even worse than not having a mentor is not knowing who you are, your identity, and what you were created for, which is your purpose. This can heighten your impressionability and make you more susceptible to manipulation. As an artist, if you guys don't know, I paint. As an artist, all my work begins the same way. In writing, I start with a fresh document. You all know I write SmokingProfit.com. When I draw, I begin with a blank piece of paper. When I paint, I use a clean canvas. Oh, Apostle Sonia, I'm actually reading from my blog, thesmokingprofit.com. The post was just released today. It's called, let me go back up to the top because I forgot. It's called Who Am I? Insight on Your Personal Quest to Identity. And if you go on there, there's another post that talks about the mountain of media and God, how God has us trekking this mountain. It's by Diane Lake. It's right under that. It says The Power of the Media Mountain. Please, please check that out. If you don't check this one out, definitely go in and check that one out. Thank you, my bro. Thank you so much for putting that up there. Okay, so essentially, whatever I do in artistry, whether I'm writing, whether I'm drawing, whether I'm painting, I start out with nothing. I begin with something blank. Starting with nothing gives me total power and allows me to create whatever I choose. When we have little or no awareness of our identity, we are like blank canvases or the unwritten pages of a book. We are open for anyone to write our story and anything to paint our identity. Whoever is willing to make a deposit, good or bad, has access. The lonely loner. The Bible tells a story of a wanderer named Cain. A wanderer can be described as one who moves about without a definite destination or purpose. How sick is that? A wanderer is someone who goes about without a definite destination or purpose. He didn't start off this way and wasn't born to be a vagabond. Regrettably, he inherited this position after suffering from an identity crisis. Cain and Abel were creation's firstborn, begotten from Adam and Eve. Cain was a farmer and his younger brother Abel was a shepherd. One day they brought their gifts to God. Cain gave produce while Abel gave some of his best flocks. God rejected Cain's offering. He was like, you need to put some respect on that offering. R-E-S-P-E-C-K. Put some respect on it. He rejected Cain's offering. And though the story doesn't detail the specific reason why, it does make clear that Abel gave his best. Cain felt dejected and immediately expressed this discontentment in his disposition. God tenderly responded to Cain. This response marks the problem and the solution. And this is Genesis 4:6-7, the easy to read version. The Lord asked Cain, why are you angry? Why does your face look so sad? You know that if you do what is right, I will accept you. But if you don't, sin is ready to attack you. That sin will want to control you, but you must control it. His whole attitude was just jacked up. These were words of life. Cain could have used them to launch in prayer. God, what do you want from me? My trade is farming, but surely I could barter to obtain an appropriate sacrifice for you. You said if I do what's right, you'll accept me. Can you show me what's right? Thou shalt not want somebody else's stuff. Cain held the words of God in contempt, or as if they had no value. He ignored the warning that God had thrown in there, opting to look inwardly for resolution, and his answer was murder. Cain killed his brother out of pure envy because he desired that acceptance Abel received from God. Cain had an identity issue. Many of us, like Cain, walk around caught up in what others are doing, competing and coveting, desiring what belongs to another, because we don't know who we are and or we have no confidence in God, who God has created us to be. We must learn to accept who we are and remain open to God's instructions, knowing they will make us better. When we do this, we avoid the deception of sin and its short-lived pleasure. I'm sure Cain felt real good killing his brother. I'm sure that made him feel great. But then when God came, it was like, what's going on? He tried to hide it. And then from that point, when God told him that he was going to be sent away and have to wander about, he's like, man, I should just die. Like he wasn't living up that feeling anymore. That short-lived pleasure. Ill-gotten gain leaves no lasting pleasure. A proverb says that ill-gotten gain leaves no lasting pleasure. It may feel good for a moment, but it's not going to last forever. How to avoid this? Seek God. Throughout biblical history, God teaches us to forsake all and follow him. Colossians 3:3 teaches us that our real lives, our true identities, and total fulfillment are hidden with Christ in God. If something is hidden, that indicates it has to be found. And in order for something to be found, we must search for it. When we seek God first, everything begins to fall into place by default because our God sets things in order. So you don't really have to worry about who you are and what your purpose is. Your main concern should be seeking God because he's going to show you who you are. And you'll end up discovering that as you find him, you will find you. Okay? So as you find him, you'll find you. Don't get caught up in, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Who am I? As you find him, you'll find you. My leader, Dr. K. McDonald, was teaching one day, right, like, man, God is so amazing. Like, you know how it is, where's words when we write and God gives us stuff. Like, but she told someone one day at the church, like, this is in Bible study or something, but she was like, if you don't know who you are, go and begin to just look in the scripture for everything it says that Christ is. Look for all of those things and you'll begin to identify who you are. Whatever God says or whatever God says about his people, you're fearfully and you're wonderfully made. You're the apple of his eye. You're chosen, you're consecrated, you're set apart. You're a part of the priesthood, you're noble You know, these are the things you are. You'll begin to look in the Word, and as you find Him, as you begin to study and seek Him, He'll show you who you are. And then once you gain that, nobody can take that away from you, and you won't accept anything less than it. You won't accept anything less than it. You won't accept somebody telling you, you know, I'm not going to date you because you don't get your nails done. You'd be like, so what? Like, somebody told me that. That's why I'm saying that. Like, so you won't get caught up in all of that. You'll be like, that's fine if you don't want to date me. Like, we just going to pray for you that you get over that superficial stuff right there and keep it moving. And then you won't feel like you have to force people to see your value and see your worth. Like, I don't have to force you to see my value and see my worth. God has placed an abundant amount of value in me. And if I have to tell you who I am, hey, this is who I am. This is me. I'm great. I'm wonderful. God made me smart. If I have to do all of that, then I don't even need to talk to you. Like, you should be able to see it and respect it and value it. Core the King, what's up? You need to call me, sir. Yep. So, you guys, yeah, respect that nails. Like, I ain't getting them done. I'm not. But, you guys go and check that out. TheSmokingProphet.com is called Who Am I? Insight on your personal quest to identity. And, check out the post under that. The power of, the media mountain or something. I can't really remember what it was. Just stopping in. Thank you. Well, I'm getting off. So you guys go and check that out. And I hope you have an awesome day. There's going to be a new post coming out. I think I got it scheduled to post at 12. It's going to be on this book. I'm not coming back on today, but when you guys get an opportunity, go and check out that. Thank you. God bless you, Dion P. I don't know why I don't see your alerts. It's totally bothering me because I'll see it like way afterwards when you're almost done. Bye to you, Core the King. But go and check out that review when it comes out. But it should come out around 12 o'clock. And have a great day.